What's up, my brother from another mother? I just want to record this video to let you guys know that I'm still alive. I'm here. And the reason why I haven't been recording the past 12 hours is because I have this internal conflict in my head. And I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. That's why I'm laying in bed doing nothing. Because when you feel confused, you go to bed and you lay and you do nothing with your life. No, that's not why. But so my internal conflict is that one. So I'm just looking at these new fancy smartphones are pretty amazing. Like especially the Samsung ones. This one is an LG. I don't want to give Samsung the credit for this, but if you have a set, you can choose a setting to modify or make it more beautiful. And somehow the seed disappears, and all the imperfections on your face become more beautiful. And anyway, stop changing the topic. Like, that's not what we're here to talk about. So, what my internal conflict is when I opened this channel, which it was in 2014, a few years ago. I opened it because I thought that people needed to. I opened it because I was good with electronics. So I always been good with electronics anyway. But so I would buy a cell phone, Bluetooth speaker, or something, whatever, and would just open it up. Do those big videos that you open boxes for people and you show the product. Hold just a moment. That's what happens when you have kids. Life stops for a moment, kind of like the Matrix. Anyway, so the internal conflict I have is that when the True Voice, which that's the name of the channel, True Voice, started, the main concept of the channel was to upload things about technology, like do product reviews, new gadgets, how-to guides, troubleshooting guides, and things like that. That's why if you go and look at the history of all my videos, you will find that there's a lot of how-to and products and Bluetooth and things like that. Then down the road, I noticed that first of all, I don't have all the money in the world to be buying all the new gadgets every single month, every single day when they come out. So, unless, you have agreements with LG, Samsung, Apple, good luck getting an Apple agreement. But unless you have agreements and these companies are willing to give you a product for free, which there's a few YouTube channels out there that's pretty much what they do. Unless you have those agreements, it can get pretty pricey, pretty expensive. At that time, of course, I was working for Verizon Wireless, and it's not by any means, if you know Verizon, you guys know Verizon, by any means they're going to give you anything for free. They give you a discount, which at the end I would buy it, flip it around, sell on eBay, and make my money back or make a tiny little bit profit. But anyway, eBay sucks these days, so that any profit that you could actually make was going towards PayPal fees, eBay fees, the internet fee, the W fee, HTTP fee, your nose fee, your mom fee. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that's how the channel started. Then, of course, at some point I left the channel for a year or so, and I picked it up like a month and a half ago. And when I pick up the channel, just to be clear with you, it was interesting. I actually, of all those first videos that I made, I received a check for them. And what check? Money. Google deposited money. I got paid for the monetization on the videos. And that kind of made me realize that when you have a channel, it's a slow process, and I completely that made me realize that so the conflict I have now is I started with the Copa America, Euro Cup. I got very excited. Like when there's big tournaments of football, and I call it football because that's how in Spain we call it. We call it football. Um, I got very excited about these tournaments, especially with you guys, and that's how I met most of you guys. You guys would share comments. You guys would watch my videos about my opinions about any country: Brazil, Argentina, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Messi, Ronaldo, and all that stuff. And it got pretty exciting. I actually started enjoying it. So I started making videos of soccer. Now, of course, when all the tournaments have ended, I don't really know exactly what direction go with my channel. Like, I don't know if I want to do video logs and share with you guys my crazy life, which most of you will like it, or going back into technology, or just talk about football or soccer, or I guess when you touch bottom. When you touch bottom is when you realize that you're playing on the streets Pokemon Go. You're like, I just got a Pikachu. So that's my big dilemma that I have right now. I really want to make this channel a place where when I started this channel, I just opened a YouTube account just because, it's one of the things that you do. But then I realized what I actually was doing. And the past month, most of you have said things to me like, hey, Isaac, when I'm at work, your videos kind of help me to go through the day. I'll watch them and make me feel that my work is not that boring. And I appreciate that. And I realize that that's what I want to accomplish with this channel. Like, I really would like to make people happy. That even though we're not in the real life, which we are in the real life, when you watch the True Voice, or whatever name you guys want to call it, he becomes like you're here with me and we're talking actually face to face. Also, like most of you realize that any comment that you guys post, I will do my absolutely best to reply it ASAP. I just think that this option of YouTube, it's like having a Facebook, but being able to see each other communicate in a more realistic life. I don't know. So I enjoy video games. That was pretty much my main idea for a while. I like to play FIFA. Oh my gosh. They're doing construction in my place where I live. You realize how dangerous it can be. There's this guy hanging, and check it out. Actually, look at it. Let me see here. If you guys can see the ding dong, do you see him? Say hi to him. Hey! If he falls, he will break every bone in his body. That's not hi. I guess. So I thought, hey, why don't we... I call you guys brothers from another mother. So why don't we bring it to you guys, to your attention, just so you can give me your thoughts, your ideas of what things you guys like in a YouTube channel. What things make you feel that? What things help you during the day? What are the things that you have enjoyed in 2016 True Voice channel until this day? And above all, what are you passionate about? You personally, in your life. What is that thing that carries you during work, during your life, when you wake up, during the weekends? Is it your family, kids, sport, event, hobby? What is it that motivates you to keep moving forward in anything, in any goal, anything whatsoever? As you can tell, this video wasn't really. I've been talking to you guys for the past 10 minutes. With the only purpose of wanting to get to know you guys. Because at the end, I'm only here because of you. At the end, I'm only here because you guys support me. You guys been supporting me in every moment that I decided to quit, especially the one when I got my first strike. Google, thank you. So, I guess what you wanted to say is, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys, your support. And if there's anything I can do to make this channel better, please bring it to my attention. Please say it now. Put it in the comments. That way I can actually make the adjustments and the changes now that we are pretty close to 200 subscribers. And hopefully we can eventually inspire. I know this word. Just a moment. Expire. We can hopefully we can inspire. We can hopefully we can inspire. Hopefully we can inspire. Hopefully we can expect. That's not what I was trying to say, but that's close enough. Hopefully we can get 200 more. Thank you guys for watching. I wish you guys were in person. It would be so much fun. I thought about it. I thought, what are we gonna do when we hit the 200 subscriber mark? And I thought, I'm gonna buy all the 200 subscribers a milkshake from McDonald's. Then I make the math and I realize, well, I think it's $2.50 per person times 200. That could be a lot of money. So for now, I'll just give you a high five.